furious shouts, and in quick succession there came 2 thuds against the wooden barrier just as he reached it. Instinct told him these were not made by fists hitting the door. Someone was throwing missiles. His fingers were numb with cold, he realized, as he fumbled in his hasty effort to turn the large key, and the fleeting thought passed through his mind that he should have kept the fire going in the parlour. Throwing back the bolts, Aidan wrenched open the door. 2 bedraggled figures stood without, one huddled in the protective arms of the other, who looked a trifle more robust. Both were drenched. The larger of the 2 let out a thankful gasp as she caught sight of Aidan. "Sanctuary, good sir, for my mistress, else the little beasts will stone her to death." Aidan's gaze turned automatically to the woman she held, whose head lifted just as another fork of lightning lit up the sky, revealing a brief image of a ravaged face, streaked dirty and wet, with hollow cheeks and wounded eyes, and long hair plastered to her head. Come in, Aidan uttered as the dark enveloped them again, and the thunder rattled above them. He swiftly pulled the 2 women through the door and then thrust outside, putting up a hand to keep the wet out of his eyes as he sought for the perpetrators of this vicious assault. "Who are you? Show yourselves." He could just make out a coterie of figures inside the gate. From their stature, Aidan took them for boys. He raised his voice. "I see you there. Who are you? Be sure this will not go unpunished." At this, a hoarse crack of laughter emanated from one of the group. "It be her as'll be punished," came in retort. "You watch yourself, Reverend," shouted another. "You don't want nowt to do with her. A witch her be." Before Aidan could respond, a chorus of mocking laughter echoed into the darkness, and then the boys were off, running back in the direction of the village green. Aidan watched them disappear into the gloom until discomfort reminded him that he was standing in the driving rain. Hastening back into the house, he shut the door and shot the bolts, shaking off the damp. Then he turned to find the fugitive leaning into the wall, her breath coming short and fast. "Softly, ma'am. You are safe now." He spoke without thought, and the dimly seen outline of the woman turned towards him. But if she was about to speak, she was forestalled by the maid who accompanied her. "Safe, is it? She'll not be safe, Reverend, if she goes back to the cottage. They'll come after her there, sure as check, if that fellow is dead." Low-voiced, at last the other spoke. "I should not have told him." "Hush now, Miss Cassie. It ain't no use repining." In the gloom, Aidan saw the woman sway. The maid caught at her before he could step forward. "Begging your pardon, Reverend. My mistress is like to fall down if I don't get her sat down quick." "Yes, of course. Forgive me, ma'am. Will you come into the parlour, both of you?" Darting ahead, Aidan held the door open, thankful that his 2 candelabra spilled a modicum of light into the hall to show the way. "Take care as you enter. I am but half unpacked as yet, and the floor is strewn with belongings." "Never you fret, sir," said the maid. "I'll see to her." Aidan took up the candelabrum from the floor and watched the maid shepherd her mistress towards the wooden settle. "Sit you down, Miss Cassie." Obedient, the woman sank into the seat, and then she looked up, directly into his face. The candlelight gentled the harsh planes of her dampened features into a softer glow, and Aidan realized she was barely a woman yet. A girl, aged by suffering. "You befriend me at your peril." Struck by the vibrant note in her husky voice, Aidan held her gaze, speaking with gentleness. "As a man of God, it is my duty to befriend anyone who calls upon my charity. Where is the peril in that?" He watched her fingers curl into claws. "They will revile you. They will tell you I am in league with the devil and you must shun me." "Then they will find themselves mightily at fault." She stared at him, her eyes dark with a species of pain that cut Aidan to the heart. "I should not have told him."